Hi there, signs of Scorpio. This is Kim here to do a really fun spread that I did last night just to check to see if it would be okay, and Cancer seemed to kind of like it. I hope it did well, so I'm going to do it for you too, Scorpio. It is called the Breakthrough Pyramid Spread. I added the pyramid part because I kind of added a few slots to it to make it that, but so yeah, we're gonna describe what your pattern is, or what pattern it is that you're repeating, you know what I mean? And then the challenge to that, and then we're gonna get your breakthrough card, and then after that we're gonna get your power, like what skills you have that helps you already or innately, I guess. And then the next section is about your future, the possible future, and then we'll draw one more as an action card of advice for you. Okay, so it's actually really fun, and I did it on myself. I think you'll like it. I hope you'll like it. So, of course, we do open up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, your angels, to get messages here for your highest good. And this is regarding Scorpio and what they need to do to have a breakthrough through whatever pattern decides to come up here that you may be repeating. I think that's pretty good here, Scorpios. Oh, Scorpios. Bottom of the deck, the Eight of Air in the reverse. Okay. All right, so this is your pattern. This card is representing your challenge. This card is representing your breakthrough, and that is like the breakthrough card, right? And this card is representing your power, your future outcome, and then, of course, the action that maybe your spirit team wants you to take. Now, does that look like a pyramid? Yeah, that looks like a pyramid, right? And, of course, we have to talk about the underlying issue, which maybe an underlying issue is the Eight of Swords in reverse, which is good. It kind of means that you're, you know, don't feel guilty about what you need to do to break through some kind of restriction that either you might have on yourself or that you feel like you have. And then at the very end, I'm going to put a timing card. You know, it has like months or years or days on it. I'll put one for each spot, and then you just pick which one you're resonating towards, and then hopefully we can get a timing for your situation. So your pattern, Scorpio. Wow. Wow, that's right, because you have the same thing as mine. So your pattern is to do things rather quickly. Okay, so if either this is talking about in a hurry, or it's just something like once something starts, so you do things quickly, or you do things quickly. Maybe it's like quickly, maybe it's the need to slow down, I'm trying to say. It's funny because I got the same one, and I'm the same way. I do things too quickly too, or I'm always trying to do things really quick. So that is a pattern, and your challenge to it, the King of Air. So what that's saying to me is that the challenge is that sometimes you can go so quickly that there are steps and procedures to follow, certain ways to do things, and because of it taking time, possibly taking more time, there may be a challenge to not skip some steps, or you know what I mean, or to stay disciplined. So because this card, I'm feeling like it could be going from one thing to the next, and kind of fast too. So maybe starting something and taking it slower and going, I don't know, the instructions, I guess, you know what I mean? So, or finding out what is a structured way to do something. It also can be talking about, like, the challenge could be the rules and regulations too, you know, just that type of energy. So you're a breakthrough card. as the devil in reverse. So you deal with most things that people deal with. The breakthrough is breaking through from your fears, breaking through from your fears that lead you to an attachment, either like addiction to drugs, alcohol, but staying away from those demons. That might help you. That might be your breakthrough as far as like what is going to help you here. So yeah, and also, you know, you could throw in toxic relationships too, but when the devil's in reverse, it's kind of saying, no, I'm going to release my need for either materialism or whatever it is, feeling that you have to have, whatever vice it is. So it's kind of letting go of those attachments. Your power card is the Judgment card. You have really good judgment. So you have the Judgment card or call for your power card. That's good. Okay, so that means that you are enlightened. That might mean that even me doing this reading might be a little silly because you might already know all of this, all of what I'm telling you. So your ability to see what gets in your way and what could be improved is there. It's just doing it. It's just doing it. The future looks like the Page of Air in the reverse, the Page of Air in the reverse. The future, I'm going to have to get a clarifying card on that because what could happen is if communication is not, you know, if communication, if you're having an issue with communication with somebody here, it can cause a misunderstanding. So we will definitely get more cards to see what that is about, right? And then your action, to take action, there you go, Justice. To take action, or your advice from your spirit team is Justice. So it's to look at the truth. It feels like there's a misunderstanding, and it feels like something was done quickly, or the communication was really quick, and therefore it led to some kind of miscommunication. All right, so, and maybe it's truly like with me, maybe it's saying slow down when you talk, because I get the same way. Okay, so we're gonna find out more about this. Let's find out more about your pattern. Let's get something else on Scorpio's pattern. Oh, okay. Okay. So that what this is saying is that you lose patience kind of easy, maybe with people. Okay, that gives clarification. So it's kind of like when you assume that either somebody has understood something, or you assume that you've said something the best way possible, and this could be like anger or frustration that builds up. It's something like that. It's something like losing your patience, and it has to do with communication or communicating. What is your challenge? Well, it is the disciplined, maybe even finding an expert here. So somebody that really knows the ins and outs of this maybe legal thing. Maybe legal thing, because we have Justice too. So tell me about the challenge. Tell me more about the challenge. Tell me more about the challenge. The moon. The moon in reverse. No, not in reverse. No, I would say the moon is part of the challenge too. So being able to accept that there are changes, and the challenge is, can you go slow with something? Because this is like kind of fast and hurried, and so going slower, taking it little step by little step, or small bites at a time, that will help. Also, the challenge is trusting in your intuition too, and not being afraid to go places that you haven't been before. The challenge can also be by the way that you're seeing things, or, you know, because when the moon is there, or when that card is there, there can be things that aren't exactly as they appear. And I mean, sometimes that's due to, metaphorically, the shadows, right? Or something just being distorted in the present reality. So the challenge can also be about how you're seeing things, and seeing things as clearly as possible. Judgment, answering the call, number 20, your forgiveness, your ability, your power card is your ability to forgive others. Your power card, your strength, is also your ability to be completely enlightened at the things that you know are the challenge. Even your patterns, being enlightened to that. Your grace, your forgiveness, is truly your biggest strength. And it probably is, because it's so healing. That energy is so healing. Yeah. So tell me more about judgment. Tell me more about judgment with your power card. Oh, wow. It's going to bring in a good, good luck. It's going to bring in a good cycle. Good luck. It's going to bring in something. Your power also is how you're being seen. How you're being seen on the outside. Because I feel like that's also saying that you might be looked at as very lucky, especially with this. But there is definitely some good luck, good fortune coming in, and it is connected to how you're able to forgive people. So your breakthrough is the Devil in reverse. To some people, this can be rehab. To some people, this is like breaking up with someone that brings them down. To other people, this is being patient and handling money wisely and not putting it towards addictions. And then there's that the breakthrough. There's your opportunity, and how you're spending your money too. Spending it on the things that help you. There you go. So that's your breakthrough, is you're going to have some amazing, see, I love this reading. You're going to have some amazing opportunity come in, and the way that you handle it, maybe talking about materialism too, that is going to be something really great here for you. So the Page of Air in the reverse, Page of Air in the reverse, and the Eight of Cups. To me, it feels like somebody gets tired of waiting, and due to maybe even a misunderstanding, goes to find their ninth cup. Maybe instead of sitting down and having a talk, maybe there's like I don't want to talk about it, and then getting away. And so the future outcome could be about getting away and vacation. It could be that you're of leaving and then not wanting to really communicate why too. It can be that. And of course, this is just a possible. It's all what you do with it, right? So the actions you're to take is justice. It's getting things in balance. And it's providing your truth or your clarity. Tell me more about justice. Tell me more about the action to take for Scorpios. Tell us more about the action to take. Oh, wow. Well, so when the King of Wands takes action, have patience. Look, it might be really even saying have patience with your, like, the time it takes you to build something, instead of just leaving like right away. I think it's saying that. The King of Wands is really inspirational to others, and especially known as being like a masterful builder. So this is how, again, this is another thing that so the action to take is to be assured, rest assured that you already know the answers of how to build successfully, and you know about the patience, and you know when it's time for something else to turn your way. So the outcome, I mean, and this might simply be that you do end up finding the truth and the clarity of what will build and what will be successful. Yep. And Judgment, or that Power card on the bottom of the deck too, which is, like I said, that has to do with your advantage, what you're able, you know, your advantage. Okay. Judgment. So our timing cards, right? We're going to do spot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then you can pick 1 through 6, one of those for your timing cards. That's what I got. Okay, so if you pick 1, you got 9 weeks. If you pick 2, you got 9 days. Wow. 9, letting go of things. If you pick 3, 6 years. If you pick 4, 3 years. If you pick 5, I have, this is going to take a while. And if you pick 6, I have 9 months. Oh my goodness, guys. 999. That also is a big message for you about releasing the past and having something that's going to come to a fruition for you. Something that's going to be built magnificently. So that's what I got for you, Scorpios. If you're looking for a private reading, just reach out to me. I can be contacted through the description box below. You can find an email. Otherwise, until I see you next, love and light. Bye-bye.